Hello from Ewood Park, where I'm still getting my breath back after a remarkable game of football in which Sunderland drew 2-2 with Blackburn Rovers. On the whistle, with all your questions answered along in the morning, but I thought I'd start giving you a little bit of snap reaction on the final whistle and also just look at who I thought my players of the match were. I think a lot of credit has to go to Blackburn for their first half performance. I thought their athleticism was absolutely superb. I thought they outran Sunderland. I thought their organisation was excellent and they were so clever on the break. Tyree Stolen came back into the team and I thought he was the most influential player. But I was also really impressed with Yuki Ohashi, the striker. I thought he was relentless in his running, caused Sunderland all kinds of problems, popped up for the goal but got into such good positions. And I think Sunderland were actually quite fortunate to be level, to be only one goal behind it in the first half. The game changed from nowhere really in the second half. Blackburn's press misfired slightly. Chris Rigg took the opportunity to win a header to set his team free and then did really well to get back and score the goal. Dan Neil, who I thought had been Sunderland's best player in the first half, then involved in the second, trapped a sort of very fast moving ball, springs a pass out to Roberts, who then crossed to Isidore. Brilliant, audacious first time finish, and then Sunderland should have won it. They missed huge chances after that, Mepham and Rigg especially in the air. They could have gone and put the game to bed, and although actually I thought Sunderland defended really well, they were punished later on by one almost long ball which dropped kindly for substitute Harry Leonard, who converted. In the end, I think it's a good point for Sunderland. They're in good form. To come away from home and get a point is a good result, I think, especially given their how good Blackburn were in the first half. But it does feel like a little bit of a defeat. I think the only frustration again is A, an injury to Chris Rigg later on, which is a concern, and B, the fact that Sunderland just didn't have those options to get some extra legs on in the last 15-20 minutes. And that's been a bit of a recurrent theme this season. But some good spirit from Sunderland again. And Mienda missing a huge chance later on, which would have been one of the moments of the season so far. So yeah, my man of the match from a Sunderland perspective has to be Dan Neil. As I say, I thought Ohashi was brilliant early on, and I thought it was really strange that Blackburn took him off in the second half. I thought that had really impacted them actually. But for me, I thought Dan Neil was a standout player. I would give him my 3 gold stars in the old football pink newspaper terms. And I think you've got to give credit to Roberts as well. I would give him the 2 gold stars for having after a difficult first half, when he was frustrated, having a big role in both the goals, and then another gold star for Chris Rigg, who again, tough first half but really good desire to get on the end of that cross, that loose ball, and convert. So get your questions in. I'm over on Blue Sky as normal. I'll put a call out for questions, but you can also leave your comments, your questions in the comments underneath this video, and when I get home tonight I'll be there with your full longer on the whistle. I'll give you some insight from both the press conferences and both the managers into how they thought the game went and what the big factors in it were, and maybe an update on Rigg's injury. So that'll be on the whistle. Come back and watch that tomorrow for your normal on the whistle video, but hopefully you've enjoyed this little snap reaction, and we'll see how well it ages when I've had a chance to get my breath back.